rise and shine. It's 5:30 and the alarm you set last night is already going off after what only seemed like a 30-minute nap. You set that alarm to go get a workout in before school because you wouldn't have time afterwards. But instead of getting up, you continue to lay in bed and contemplate why you set that alarm in the first place. After all, your body is still sore from yesterday's workout. You came home late last night and you didn't get enough sleep. And your bed, nice and comfortable, urges you to go back to sleep. So you hit the alarm. It's only one day. One day won't hurt, right? But one day turns into another, and then another. And each time you hit that snooze button, you make the choice to get worse instead of better. All your progress is undone in a split-second decision that lowers your self-respect for the rest of the day. Think about that and tell me, is snoozing the alarm really worth it? Turns out it's not that simple. It's not about the alarm. It's about what the alarm represents. You set that alarm so you could get up and get better than yesterday. Whenever we take on the race of self-improvement, we will always find obstacles standing in our way. For a time, we'll be able to run around them and find alternatives, like sleeping in or finding time to work out after school. But those shortcuts will only get you so far before you run into the inevitable boulder. It can't be run around. It can't be avoided. There are no shortcuts to this boulder. It's the largest you've ever seen, planted smack dab in the middle of your self-improvement race. And its name is discipline. There are only two ways to get through it. The first is to give in to your fears and your desire for comfort and turn around. Backtrack the entire race you've been running. Back through all the shortcuts you took, all the corners you cut, until you're back at the starting line. Back to the person you used to be. When you cross that starting line, how do you think you'll feel? Most runners, when they finish a race, feel accomplished, overwhelmed with the joy at the pain they overcame to snap that red tape. But you're not at the finish line. You're at the starting line. And in getting there, you've undone all the progress you've made, all the hard work you put in. The time you spent grinding would be for nothing but a waste of time you can't get back. Your self-respect will plummet, your confidence will wither, your anxiety and your depression will skyrocket. So many people choose to live lives of complacency where they run away from whatever hard thing comes their way and then wonder why they're depressed, anxious, or insecure. It's not the world that's making you that way, it's you. Pills and therapists won't change that. But a look in the mirror will. Oh, but the second option. No doubt the harder option, the more painful option, but the one that is worth it. The second option is to face that boulder head on and start pushing it along your racetrack. Sure, it will be heavy. Sure, it will slow you down. But pushing that massive boulder over time will make you stronger. So strong that it'll eventually break under the weight of your strength and you'll be free to keep running your self-improvement race. That's what happens when you overcome challenges. You break the boulder. Despite how hard it may be, you keep pushing through. No matter how bad something sucks, nothing lasts forever. But the only way to end it is by taking action. That alarm is your boulder. It doesn't even have to be the alarm. It could be something you struggle to do, like homework or running. It's not because you can't do it. It's because you don't want to do it. We are all capable of breaking that boulder, but we have to make the choice to suffer today so you can finish the race tomorrow. Pushing that boulder will suck when you first start. It'll be hard to get out of bed. Your workout will be painful. But the more you do it and the longer you do it for, the easier that boulder is to push. And before you know it, you've broken through it with discipline. With the boulder broken, waking up early and going to the gym will be second nature for you. But the alarm will not be the only boulder in your life. There will be many more. But because you've grown stronger from pushing through previous boulders, you'll be ready to take on whatever comes your way. And then, finally, after all your hard work, all your suffering, you'll reach the finish line. And what an indescribable feeling that is. Nothing can compare to it. There were so many times you could have quit and caved under the weight of the boulder, but instead you chose to keep grinding. You suffered then so you could enjoy now. Seeing the results of hard work will fill you with nothing but confidence, self-respect, and most importantly, admiration for yourself. But your mission is not done. You may have finished the race, but you're a seasoned ultra runner at this point. There are so many more races to run, so much more to improve. And when that horn sounds and you start your next race, that boulder will be there waiting for you. What will you do when you reach it? Will you turn and run, or will you face it? Get to work.